Hi, I'm Lena Hall from Hedwig and the Angry Inch, and this is A-Sides with Jon Chattman.
Can you do that in character as Yitzhak for me? That would be so awesome.
Okay. Hello, my name is Yitzhak Petrov, and I'm from a show called Hedwig. And this is A-Sides with Jon Chattman. Is that good? I don't know. That was crap.
That's good. You're a lot prettier now
crap.
than
I know, it doesn't work without the stuff.
This sound, I want it to surround me. Play it loud, play it loud, play it loudly. A-sides, around we go. A-sides, press play on life and here we go.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's good. How are you?
Good? How's your week going?
You know, I've had better.
What the?
I'm totally kidding. It's like the best week of my life.
So, like, rather than be like, oh, so what was your reaction when you found out about the Tony? Because everyone asked you that. I'm just curious. You had to do the show that night.
Yeah.
Like, can you just kind of put that in the back of your mind and go out and do the show? Or are you like... Because a lot of the time you're just kind of on stage, you know.
Yeah. You know, well, actually on Tuesday we didn't have a show.
You didn't have a show on Tuesday?
We didn't have a show on
Why
Tuesday,
not?
so I went, because we have a weird schedule.
What the?
We have Wednesday shows, Wednesday through Sunday. And so it was Wednesday after we did a big press junket in the morning, which was, I mean, I honestly, I've never done anything like that. And it was crazy. It was a lot of talking. And so to go and do the show that night, I got to the theater early and I passed out, which I've never done. I never have taken a nap. I've never been tired enough to even sleep in my dressing room. And I literally passed out for half an hour, out cold. I dreamt about being late for the show. Just anxiety dreams. And then tried to pull myself together to do the show because it had been such a crazy 2 days. And we did the show that night, and the audience, like, when I put my foot out on stage during the opening, and I try to come out on stage and not be noticed, you know, because I like the idea of just coming out and just kind of being a dude and just kind of working and not really being like, her. And like they saw my foot come out, and it was like, wow, you know, it was like so crazy. I've never experienced anything like that, so it was really cool. And I met some of my other fellow nominees from my category, which was really cool. And I mean, honestly, it was just all love all around. This is one of the years for me in my category, especially where it is so cliche to say, but it is just an honor to be nominated because the vastness of my category, the amount of women that were in my category and the amount of talent that was in my category was just like, I didn't think I had a chance in hell.
Well, it's such a weird year on Broadway because all I hear is like, there's no front runner for blah, 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 but no one's talking about like the performances and how ridiculous this whole season's been in terms of like amazing performances.
Maybe there's no front runner because it's all amazing.
There you go.
And you can't pick because everyone is set, the bar is so high. I hope.
Yeah. Well, no.
That's a bad. That means the bar.
She was nominated in a really shitty year. So, no, but talk to me about, like, this is a dream role for you, right? I mean, because you're a rocker chick, and I have interviewed you before for your band, The Deafening. You actually performing on stage, which is what you do, performing rock. And you also sing an amazing cover of an iconic song, which I'm not going to say it.
Don't say it.
I'm not going to say it.
It's been written. It's out there.
Is it really?
Yeah.
See, I'm just a nice guy. I don't want to reveal that. But
It's
I will
fine.
if it's everywhere.
Don't. You don't have to.
Okay.
Also, it relieves the pressure on me.
Yeah.
Because everybody's been talking about that. Now I feel like I'm going to let everyone down.
It's a song by Bobby Brown. It's the Ghostbusters 2 theme. And
oh my
it's
God,
amazing.
Yes. Yeah, amazing. I wish I could sing it right now, but I can't remember what I said.
Oh, it's such a good song. I'm not going to sing it.
No, that's the first one.
It's called On Our Own.
I don't remember.
We should all just pause and listen to it.
Was. Yeah.
And just get the reactions of us enjoying it.
Yeah.
So no, but talk to me about this role. I mean, how bad did you want it? I mean, as opposed to.
Well, I've known the show, and
roles.
I wanted to be a part of the show in any way I could because I love the show so much. I saw it at Jane Street and had a religious experience. Loved the music.
Who was it?
I saw Kevin Cahoon do it.
Okay.
And I loved the music so much. It was like a soundtrack to my life. And so when I heard it was coming to Broadway, I was like, must be seen, must be seen. And I knew the role, but there's not a whole lot written about the role. The role is very mysterious, and it's actually up for interpretation by whoever plays him because there is so little written, and it is mostly a physical performance. And so I found that very intriguing because it kind of clicked something in my mind to like a creative kind of spark. And so for my final callback, they wanted me to come in as the character and never break character the whole time and do, they were going to interview me as a character and ask questions, and I had to do actually a improv scene with Jon Chattman. And then they wanted me to tell a joke or read an obituary or something as a character. And so I decided to write a monologue about my past in Croatia on a yak hair farm where we were the sole supplier for the musical Cats on Broadway. And so that's how I knew about musical theater and loved it so much. And long story short, my house burned down because of the yak hair. And the town went under, and I desperately wanted to come to America so I could pursue my dream of being in Rent on Broadway. And then I presented them with a video, a Kickstarter campaign, to bring Rent back to Broadway, filmed at Zietzak, obviously, and yeah, it was like a huge hit.
How do you not get the part? Yeah.
It was a huge hit. I did the extra credit.
Well, you know what, and like I would argue, and Neil Patrick Harris is like honestly like a revelation, and everyone's said that, and rightfully so. But I think you might have. You kind of have the harder role, I think, because you can't break character the whole time.
Yes.
And he ad libs, so much night to night, and ad libs aside, like it's just the kind of role where it's so showy and so on.
Yeah. He can do, and I have to be completely stoic, and I can't laugh, and I have to just constantly, for the entire 90 minutes, silently tell my story to the audience.
While he's in character, treating you like shit.
Treating me like shit, and I love it. I love it. And the worse he is to me, the better it is. I mean, honestly. But like, and also, but not only is it my job to be stoic and tell the story all over my body the whole time, but it's also my job to fix any technical difficulties on stage because I am the roadie. And so
subtle.
So I move all the mic stands, and I do all the mic changes, and I do a lot of prop stuff, and it's kind of insane. And even Local One was like, we should have you join Local One. I mean, you're pretty much just the on stage Local One guy. But like sometimes every once in a while this cord will get caught in something, and I have to go and have to like adjust it.
Yeah, so it was caught in the car. Hood.
In the car hood, yeah.
The show I saw.
And
it's very subtle how you do it.
Yeah. I try not to pull focus from him or from her really, because it's important what she says. And so I usually wait. Well, funny story. I usually wait for a punchline to end before I adjust anything. And she was caught behind the car and didn't want to let it go. And I was waiting for the punchline to happen because it was mid-joke. And then she just looked over at me. She's like, "Why don't you come and do something? You just sit there and you mope. All you do is you mope all the time, And then I went over and the audience is dying, and so I ended the thing, and then as I was walking back, she was like, "You should just wrap this cord around." And that's not the right accent. "You should just wrap this cord around your head and go get a life." And I died. And actually, just the other night on Wednesday, something happened, it was caught.
Yeah.
And as I was adjusting it, he was like, they should give awards. They should give awards to people like you. You know, just said it in a really shitty way. It was really cool.
He treats you like shit when you're not on stage, I hope?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Terrible
constant,
person? Yeah.
constant, berate,
Yeah.
insults. He's great off stage. I mean, as Neil, he's the best.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
I hope you win. And if you don't,
Thank you.
no judgment. What the fuck was that?
I don't even know. I just never know what to say. I'm like, I don't know what to say.